Today we're out in the beautiful Teravalis community.
This is the Valley's newest master plan community out here in Buckeye, Arizona.
We are super excited to bring you an update of this coming soon community, let you know when homes are going to be available to purchase, give you some shots of the community, and let you know what builders, some of the floor plans, and what you can expect. So stay tuned for today's video.
Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.
Welcome to the Arizona Living Group channel. In case it's your first time here, we want to introduce ourselves. I'm Tammi Nixon, one of the lead relocation specialists here at Arizona Living Group, and I am a Valley native.
Yes, and guys, I am Kelley Norton. I'm known as the AZ Realty Lady. I'm an associate broker here at eXp Realty, and I run the Arizona Living Group. And Tammi and I are so happy that you're watching the video today. And again, if it's your first time, we want to welcome you. We help people that look to relocate to or within the Phoenix and surrounding areas, and we are both Valley natives.
Yes.
So we love to share new communities with you, and even other communities as well. Help people that look to retire here, people that want a second home, anyone that's relocating, and even folks that live right here in the Valley that move from one location to another. So now that we got all that out of the way and they know who we are, we want to share with you today the Teravalis community. And this is a Howard Hughes master plan community. Yes. And it's going to be incredible.
Yes, and some of you might know some of the communities they've built, and one of them in particular that you might know is the one in Vegas. It's Summerlin in Vegas is one of their big communities like this.
Right, and Summerlin is the closest one, and that's kind of why, you know, a lot of clients will mention that one. But they have communities all over, and they're definitely known for them being like a village, and then village is another one as well. Yeah. But they have these this sense of it almost being a full city. Yes. In a lot of these.
Yes.
And right here in Buckeye, Arizona is where Teravalis is. And when we first brought this to you, you might remember the very first video that I had, I was standing by the sign. It was literally just a sign in the middle of the desert. And the White Tank foothills are out here as well. This is one of the largest mountain ranges in the city area of the valley. And the White Tank foothills are just to the east of this community. And you tend to have a little bit of a breeze that's going to be coming off the mountains, and you don't have much blocking that. So it's really not bad out here right now. It's the middle of the summer. We're in July and we're standing out here.
We're not sweating.
Yes, we're not dying, so it's okay.
Guys, this community is going to be really big. This is going to be built over 37,000 acres.
Yeah, this is planned to be here for a very long time as well. Now, some of the communities that we have here in the Valley that are really large master plan communities have been taking, you know, over a span of 15 to 20 years to build. And some of the larger communities in the West Valley that are the master plan communities are Vistancia and Verrado. Yes. And this is further west and further south. So one of the things to kind of give you relation of where the community is. So Verrado is actually about 20 minutes to the east of where we are here. And then Vistancia is about a 45-minute drive to the east and to the north. So this is out much further west. And newsflash, this is going to be bigger than both of those communities.
Yes, it is going to be a lot bigger. What are they saying, 100,000 homes in here?
Yeah, 100,000 homes. And that's going to be the largest master plan community in Arizona. So they are projecting for, like she said, 100,000 homes. And what's amazing is right now there's 7 builders. Yes. There was 4, and then they've added a couple more builders.
Yeah, along the line.
Yes. So now we have 7 builders that are confirmed to build that first phase. Yes. Now this first phase is going to be 6,500 homes.
It's going to be over a span of 10 years. That's
right.
A whole decade.
Right. For 6,500 residences out of 100,000. Yeah. So that can give you an idea of really how huge this community is going to be. There's also going to be commercial in here. There's going to be community parks in here. There's going to be the whole idea here is that this is a complete village, like everything that you would need,
like
is
an
gonna
all-in-one community.
right in your community. So the plan is to have this shopping, to have businesses, to have schools, to have parks, and have everything that you need right here in Teravalis. So that's really cool and unique about this style of a community.
Give you a little bit of an idea of where this community is and kind of what your drive times are going to be to things that are important to you.
Yeah, I think it's really important that people know where this is. And yes, it's far west. It's definitely in the West Valley. So if you're looking on a map, we are off of the I-10. Again, we're in Buckeye, off of the I-10 and the Sun Valley Parkway. Equivalent to around like 300, about 300th Avenue roughly. So the other thing to know is that maybe you work in California. We have a lot of clients that actually come here to live, but they work in California. Some for the corrections department, some have other jobs that are in California, and it's not that far.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you've got it depending on where in California you're going. You know, you're just a few hours away, and then you can also be on the beach in 5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Point in like 3.5. Yeah, it's incredible. You have a few beach options.
Yes.
So that gives you an idea for California. Now, let's say you needed to get into the city.
You're roughly, I would say the airport is about 53 miles, which will take you about 50 minutes, give or take some time, whether there's traffic or not that day.
Right, right. So that's without traffic right now. We ran a GPS to the airport and it said 50 minutes.
Yes.
So if it, once this area develops and there's more traffic, your main highway to get into Phoenix is going to be the I-10, and that can be a bear sometimes, I will tell you. And they're putting more homes out here, so the I-10, it's not going to be the easiest drive if you have to get in and go to the airport, but as long as you're not going daily, it's probably not going to be terrible. But if you have to go into downtown Phoenix for your work, then it's definitely going to be over an hour drive because you're going to have traffic. And I know for some people, our little friendly bee is wanting to visit us here, and I may start to scream.
Bees love you.
Yep, goodbye. Okay, the bee is gone.
No bees were harmed.
Yes, no bees were harmed. Just Kelley's knee running. No, but anyway, if you are going to the downtown area for work, it is going to be a bit of a drive for you for sure. There's going to be more traffic, so it's going to be over an hour. So, and some of our clients, like I was starting to say when we had our little bee visitor, some of our clients are used to a lot of traffic, and that an hour drive is not a big deal for them. But we always like to give you the information so you can determine what's going to be the best for you. Now, there's also a lot of new industry jobs and engineering jobs that are out here in the West Valley, and that really is amazing because most of those areas are all within 30 minutes.
Yes, so you don't have that hour drive to.
Right, right. So a lot of jobs that are being brought out here into the West Valley, and so this community really has a great foresight to be able to say, hey, we're going to need more houses out here. Yes. The other thing too to mention is, lakes and kind of what else is around here. Right now, your closest area for the lake is going to be Lake Pleasant. That's going to be an hour drive for you. Yes. And then your East Valley Lakes, Salt River, those are going to be an hour to hour and a half to 2.5.
Possibly 2, yeah.
Yeah, it just depends which lakes and rivers you want to go to. Yes. But Lake Pleasant, it's north of here, but definitely going to be at least an hour. Yes. Now, as far as shopping, dining, there's not a whole lot like right out here, I will tell you.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah. Eventually there will be, because you build a house and they build stuff around you, but you get a good opportunity for you know, an entry level pricing as everything kind of grows around. So there is going to be the Verrado Marketplace. Now the Verrado Marketplace is going to be off of the I-10 and Verrado, about a 15-minute, 20-minute drive from here, just straight to the east on the I-10. Once you get over on Sun Valley Parkway to the I-10, you just head east.
And that should be completed before this community is, you know, even halfway through the phase.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah, because the homes here, the first homes are going to be the Lennar homes.
Yes.
And Lennar, so just so you guys understand how Lennar does it. So Lennar does what's called spec homes. They've already chosen their packages for finishes, the lot, the style, you know, the floor plan for each home.
Everything.
So, right. So it's inventory homes. So you look at the inventory of available homes and then you pick the one that you like based on, you know, oh, yeah, I wanted this floor plan and here's the 4 they have of that floor plan. And then you pick which one you
I wanted
like
this
colors.
kitchen and I wanted this flooring. Yes.
Right. So I'll pick this house, right? So they've already started to build these homes, and you'll see that in the videos that we're showing you here of the footage of the community. So they're already starting to build those homes, and they're going to start selling in the middle of August of 2025 is what we are hearing. So this is very exciting. So the mall won't be finished yet when they start selling these homes, but a lot of those homes are going to be available for a quicker move-in. So somewhere between, we believe somewhere between like that 1 to 6 month range, once they're able to have occupancy. So a lot of times they can do a pre-sale, and then when your actual move-in date is, we're just not sure because we don't know yet if they have that public report, which they're required to have before they can start selling and taking money on the properties.
There's more video to come, but if you want to be put on the interest list, reach out. How do they reach out?
You're going to go on the website, ArizonaLivingGroup.com, or you can call or text us. Now, the interest list is for us to update you when there is pricing or when you are available to actually reserve a lot. So we'll reach out, we'll let you know. So definitely give us a call if you want to be put on the interest list for the community. Now, back to the video. All right, so we're going to give you some information now about the builders that we know of, and also we will be giving you some of the floor plans and square footage and plans that Lennar has for out here as well. So we know that Lennar is a builder. We've mentioned that now a few times. We also know of KB Homes, the New Home Company.
We know Brightland Homes, Century, Cortland, and Meritage are all out here.
So these are all just part of that first phase.
Yes, the first phase is called Floreo.
Yes, and there's going to be villages in here, and this first phase is the village Floreo. So the knowledge we have right now with square footage is as small as about 1,200 square feet and going up into the mid 2000s. So I imagine that they're probably going to end up, you know, with larger floor plans as well. But right now we only know of the Lennar floor plans, which again, we're going to share some details on that in a moment.
And what we do know is a lot of these builders in other communities are very friendly to your wallet.
Right, right. These are not builders that are like your Toll Brothers and your David Weekleys that are more of that luxury. These do tend to be in a price range that is more reachable for people. Yeah, exactly. So we're being told that the pricing in the area is probably going to start somewhere near the 400 mark. Now, not totally confirmed. We've heard that from a few different sources, but we haven't seen it printed yet. Just our little birdies.
Yes.
Our little birdies tell us things. So, but they also added a couple of these other builders. And
which could change that.
That could change that. Yeah, it could be less, could be more. So,
you know what's really cool about this community for anybody who's an outdoor enthusiast? The White Tank Regional Mountain Park is right around here.
Absolutely, and this is the largest in the state of Arizona. This has over 30,000 acres. There's hiking, there's biking, there's horse trails. Now, what I think is great is they also have a designated trail for just pedestrians. Well, there's a couple trails, but in total, that's like 2.5
Yeah,
acres.
I think it was two and a half, yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest is mixed use. There's also camping, there's overnight backpacking available. Now they have a variety of different trails here. So one of the cool ones that people should look up is the waterfall trail. So there does tend to be some water in here, especially after really good monsoons or really good storms. Now remember, if you're hiking near monsoon season, you got to remember that that is the summer. So you really need to prepare for the heat, go super early. And remember, you guys, your dogs, if you're taking dogs out, there's actually bans for, having your pet on a trail after a certain time of day or temperature. So
and a certain time of year.
yeah, yeah, usually it's during those summer months.
Yes.
So and also, like, if you take your dog, just a little public service announcement, if you take your dog for a walk on a sidewalk or out in the street, remember, if your foot doesn't want to touch it because it's hot, your dog's probably doesn't either. So that's why you sometimes see people with dogs who have booties on.
Little shoes.
Yes. And if you've ever, and it was funny because my dog's like, you put the booty on for the first time and they're like, what? And they're doing this. So it's kind of funny to watch them do it, but they appreciate it in the long run, even though they might hate you at the moment.
Yes.
So, but we want to protect our children, our pet children. So, so anyway, that waterfall trail, it's pretty, especially when there's water in it. And the highest peak in this park is up for about 4,000 feet up to the summit. So variety of trails. You don't have to take a tough climb. There's actually just low kind of rolling hill desert trails out there too.
Kind of like easy walking trails. Yeah. Just to get you outdoors.
Right. Get you out there, get some exercise and enjoy what people love about Arizona, which is being able to be outside year round. So even though it is hot in the summer, it's the summer right now, we're outside. I'm a Valley native, so is she. We both probably could hike, right now and it not be a problem. I would say most people, if you're hiking, just keep it under like 20 or 30 minutes. Make sure you have water, wear light clothing, go early, go out at like 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, and that would be a lot better for you. And yes, we do have daylight at 5:30 in the morning out here. So, and it gets dark. Might as well talk about it for people who aren't familiar with the area. So it gets dark in the summer around, what would you say, 8?
Yes, about 8 o'clock, I would say, is full sun's down.
Yeah, so see, we get a lot of sunshine here. So if you're coming from a place where you don't get sunshine, you'll get a
Welcome
whole
to sunshine.
day worth. Yes, yes. Have good window treatments if you like to sleep in.
Yes.
Something else that's really cool about the location out here is you are probably familiar with the Loop 101 and the 303, which are out here in the West Valley. We also have the 202, which kind of goes around over to the East Valley. Well, I will tell you, there's going to be a 404, and that's going to be very close to Teravalis community. And what we have heard is that this is going to be a direct connect to Vegas. So guys, this is really huge for a lot of people, being able to have that route, because now you'd have to really go kind of the roundabout way, get over through Wickenburg, and this is supposed to be a direct route to Vegas. So it is not built yet, but there are plans for it. So I would say, verify the information, but this has been something in the works for quite some time now. It's going to be very close here to the community. So that's going to be one more way for you to go on vacation, go out of town, go to a different state, travel, and have something else to do, and just hop right on from your home. So as promised, we're going to give you some information on what we know is going to be built out here by Lennar. There's going to be 2 different collections, and that is going to be the Premier Collection and the Summit Collection.
In the Premier Collection, these are going to be all single story from what we can tell as of right now. You're going to have the Jerome, which is 1,232 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. The next one is going to be the Bisbee, which is 1,400 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. And then the Coronado, which is 1,411 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
Now, one thing I want to mention is that we understand there's not going to be any RV garages by Lennar Homes in these 2 collections. And we're actually not aware of any RV garages at this point. I know a lot of people ask us that. Also, we are only aware of 2-car garage floor plans being built at this time. But it is possible that some of these builders may be building 3-car, but we know Lennar is only doing 2-car garage. And we are not aware of any next-gen floor plans in these first 2 from what we can tell right now. So in the Summit Collection, the smallest floor plan they're going to have will be the Easton. This is 1,473 square foot, featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. That one is a single story. Now we also have the Hadley, which is another single story, a little bit bigger, 1,649 square foot. Now this one gives you 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Now they do have 3 2-story plans that are going to be in this Summit Collection. That's going to be the Canton, and that's 1,986 square foot, with 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. And then the Carlisle. So the Carlisle is 2,108 square foot. This one's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. And then the largest one that we're aware of right now would be the Dover. This is 2,227 square foot, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom. So probably the last time that we're going to be able to walk in these wide open streets with no cars. So we're going to be closing out the video here, but one other thing I wanted to mention to you, there's 2 ways to get into the community. We're closest to that I-10 entrance that I told you about, Sun Valley Parkway, I-10, that's one way to get to the community, but there is another way. You may have heard of Sun City Festival or Festival Foothills, Surprise, Arizona as well, Bell and the Loop 303, that is another way to get to the community. That's actually the way that we came today because we were out further north at an appointment prior to this. So this is how you get there. So off of the 303, you would exit Bell and then you would head west. Now Bell turns into Sun Valley Parkway, curves all the way around the mountain.
And just when you think that you're in no man's land,
And
you
lost.
just keep going.
Yes, just keep going. Keep swimming, Dory. And then you will end up seeing the community and it's out there. Now again, you guys, there's nothing out here to be sold. There's actually, we have permission to be out here, but there is construction going on most of the time and there's no access into the community right now. So don't come out and try and drive around the community, but just letting you know where it is. But if you want to be put on a list and we'll update you as soon as we know that the pricing is available and as soon as we know that there's lots that can be built, we do reach out to our clients that have been put on that interest list. So feel free to reach out to us. You can call or text or go on the website, ArizonaLivingGroup.com, and we'll make sure that we update you.
Yes. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you can be notified when we upload new videos.
You got it. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you had fun. We had fun showing you the community Teravalis out here, and we hope to hear from you soon to discuss a discovery call with you about your upcoming move. We hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.